In the basement of the heavy water plant, Brownberg begins to set up the explosives. Everything has led up to these crucial final moments, and time is of the essence.
The explosives have to work in full for everything to go properly. Every one of the cylinders housing this water needs to be taken out. So they are issued explosives that are kind of like what we would think of as more like a C4 putty. It's kind of a thing that can be placed in different areas and twisted around, molded to a location, and then ignited through having a primer placed into it, which is clipped off, and then you have a few minutes to get out of there.
But halfway through setting up the explosives, it looks like the game is up.
The blast team is busy putting their explosives on the canisters when all of a sudden a window shatters next to them. Now imagine what had to go through their mind. They thought they were caught, but it was one of the teammates. Imagine the chaotic scene in their minds of what was transpiring when they realized that one of their teammates was the one who broke the window. And I'm sure that he didn't hear the end of that for a while.
After a heart-racing moment of thinking they had been caught, Brownberg continues to finish setting up the explosives. Meanwhile, Stromsheim is sent to open the exterior basement door for an easy escape while Kaiser guards the Norwegian workers. Every second spent inside the plant increases their chances of getting caught and the mission being a total failure. Once Brownberg is finished setting up all the explosives, he cuts the fuse down from 2 minutes to 30 seconds. He checks the explosives one last time and lights the fuse.
The shorter the mission, the less likely you are to get caught.
The fuses are lit, and the men exit as quickly as possible out of the plant.
I have no idea how these commandos managed to do this. To set the fuse for 30 seconds when you're in the basement of a massive hydroelectric factory teeming with Nazi guards, there's so much that could have gone wrong. But they managed to get out of the hydroelectric plant.
As they run out of the plant about 20 meters or so, they hear this distant thunk. It's not a loud bang, it's not a big explosion, it's a nice little thump. And they think, well, that's it. That must be the explosions that are going off. They're far enough away so the Germans don't see them at the time. And one German kind of looks around, and they see this guard just looking around, wondering what's going on. He appears to be thinking about what that may have been.
The gunnerside team makes their escape from the Vermerk facility, and alarms eventually begin to go off. Within an hour, the facility's chief engineer and German guards arrive in the basement to find the damaged heavy water cylinders.
So it's a perfect getaway for something that sounds like it's out of a spy novel, and it works to perfection in that way. The charges are laid, cylinders are broken, the heavy water plant is disturbed for a while, and the men get away.
Brownberg and his team retrace their steps through the gorge and quickly get as far away from the Vermerk facility as they can. They know the Germans will be right behind them looking for whoever had done this.
It's a highly successful operation, especially considering the odds and considering that this was somewhat telegraphed, meaning that because of the earlier failure, the Germans